Hi Aquarius, welcome into your weekly read for the week of August 14th to the 20th, 2023. I hope you're doing well. We're going to begin a pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck to begin your reading, and then we're going to pull some tarot. I feel a very gentle, peaceful vibe about your energy for this week specifically. There's a sense of you comforting people, people feeling healed by your energy potentially. I did get several messages for you before the reading, one of which was being the master of your own life, being in the driver's seat, steering your ship towards more for yourself, feeling very experienced, very skilled, and able to accomplish what's at hand and what you manifest, even what you want, right? Or just accomplish more for yourself once again. But what was the other message? We'll get back to it. That happens for a reason. That was a key message. That happens for a reason. That happened for a reason. For Aquarius to begin. A little bit spacey throughout the week, tying into the peaceful energy that we were speaking upon. Why is it a little bit difficult, if not fully difficult, to keep the hope alive or the peace alive at certain points? There's a sense of you being grounded and again, peaceful in your energy, but then there's just a lot of chaos around you, a lot of noise factors. Energy is a little bit abrupt or just off. Even other people are feeling that, but they could be part of the reason that it is off. Does that make sense? So Spirit's saying when you can't control how the energy is impacting you or just a situation, then you need to just kind of revamp your energy or just allow for yourself to feel better, knowing yourself best, right? When you're surrounded by chaos or abrupt energy, how do you maintain or bring back a peaceful way of being? Or just a grounded, statuesque vibe about you? Anyways, let's move on. Key wording, Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. There's a sense of you getting along with others, all right? Feeling like you are putting the pieces together all the meanwhile. Step by step, day by day, you will get what you want. You'll do what you have to do. There's a feeling that you are gaining clarity even. It's like a few aha moments as being shown a puzzle piece floating down to the right spot of a puzzle, if I could even speak at this point. But I feel like things are affecting you throughout the week. Again, energy, noise, spirituality even. Somebody will abruptly move towards you or say your name and it's just too much, all right? Too much. There are distractions throughout the week. There's important conversations and pointless ones. It's just a part of your week. It feels like things are more colorful than they once were, but then it's lacking, things are lacking in other ways. And you can't help but remember or notice this at certain points throughout the week. But Spirit's saying we're keeping your eye on the prize. We're keeping you motivated, but don't lose hope all the meanwhile, all right? When things are faster paced, that's purposeful. When things are slower, that's purposeful. When it's a kind of a bit of in between, also purposeful. So just trust that things are happening as they're meant to. And people like you, that's also the vibe. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. I love this. Is this not exactly how I was describing your energy in the beginning? There's a feeling of you just being just well-rounded, all right? I feel as if those of which who don't feel attracted or drawn to your peaceful, gentle energy, they're not your type of person, or you're not meant to interact or be wrapped up with them throughout the week because that could be detrimental to the way you are in a positive sense. I really feel like you're learning more about how you're changing, growing. There's a shift in a situation, whether it's a change or the shift in energy, and it is not a positive one. It is what it is, all right? It is what it is. That might remind you why you want to change. But look at this, sing your own song. Music being a part of your week, I feel like you are very calmly getting your voice out there, and Spirit saying that is healing people all the meanwhile. There's a sense of you knowing your worth if you look at that crown. I feel like that came up in the majority of the readings I've done for this week. You know when you're tired and very peaceful and you struggle to an extent to speak or to accomplish, that slow, kind of burnt out struggle will come to be at certain points. So just expect that. But I don't feel like it's going to alter the overall accomplishment or the end result. I feel like you just need to laugh it off or just move on. To continue for Aquarius. I just heard fly away, my friend, as I was drawn to look at the dove. I don't know what that's about. The Six of Swords and the King of Wands. You want to leave a situation behind, or you want to at least leave it behind for the day, for the week, or something of the sort in that moment. Your feeling about a situation will fluctuate throughout the week. It's like, I feel positive about it at this point. I really don't like the situation now. And then, you know, somewhere in between as well, a little bit of both potentially. But I just feel like you're being guided away from something, certain moments at certain points, a very guided week in general. You're feeling bold. In the first attempt, or one of the first attempts to get your reading done, from this deck I got the Reclaim Your Power card. It's a panther, and it's a very bold imagery. Now, it wasn't meant to come out because, you know, the deer and the dove, more accurate to how you're feeling and being portrayed throughout the week. But I just feel like you are, to an extent, reclaiming your power and feeling kind of bold, but again, that peace being very much present all the meanwhile. You're a true example and representation of the fact that reclaiming your power, being magical and passionate, doesn't need to come at a cost of peace, right? You can just be grounded and calm through it all. There's a sense of you just plowing through, but not in an aggressive way. Does that make sense? It's like, got to do this, and I'm not going to stress over it. Done. All right, moving on. The Ten of Wands and the Four of Cups, where things feel heavy, it's either temporary and or not meant for you in the long run or in general, okay? If a conversation, if an energy, a person doesn't feel right in energy, if it weighs you down, then what are we doing, right? Are we going to move on to something lighter, healthier, more energetic, or just better for you? Absolutely. And if it's a situation a situation that is needing to last at least for a specific period of time moving forward, until a tower moment happens, then so be it. But you're being reminded of what's right for you and what's not. People, places, situations, you name it. But moving on to the Six of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Love it. Grounded energy, my friend. I just feel like you are feeling worthy of more, all right? Being gifted opportunities, abundance in general. And this is a month, but a week for you where you will feel the presence of spirit quite heavily at times, but lightly as well at certain other points, a mixture. I really feel like you just know what you're doing, and that's coming through for a reason. Thinking about the way you present yourself, the way you are carrying yourself, when you sit down, the way your feet are, the way your legs are. If you look at this here, as I do have like one foot on top of the other, anyways, it all speaks upon your energy in that moment. Your mannerisms are coming into play. Sometimes spirit moving through you, as it happens to me so often, not just in these readings. Your way of being outside of whatever you do for your work is absolutely completely different, but speaking upon who you are and what you're going through, and the way you handle certain annoyances in such an efficient, mature way, emotionally mature way, that is as well speaking upon the advancement along your journey up until this point. I feel like you were just growing by the day, all right? And Spirit saying that's why we feel like you deserve this abundance. That's why we feel as if you deserve to see the fruits of your labor. It's about time. A change you made rewinding back, it could have been small, could have been big, significant either way. Spirit is saying because you trusted your intuition, things are starting to add up. Things are starting to grow, prosper for you. Things are heading in the right direction. And in other ways moving forward, you're going to find that change, decisions, or one big one comes to be, and then things start to even more shift in your favor in the direction that it's meant to. What once didn't work out, meant to be. You're going to be reminded of that throughout the week. Okay, just heard from baby to child to adult. I really feel like you're thinking about your growing up path, and how it changed you, how if you were in a different situation or situations, had different circumstances, you wouldn't be the way you are at this point. You're going to be reminded that somebody is not to be trusted in a situation. There's a snake in your midst. Also, things like smell coming into play. You potentially looking at other people and noticing how put together they are, or a lack thereof which. Noticing, you might find that certain senses are heightened, like your smell. When people smell bad, it just rubs you the wrong way. Anyway, so it's a very good week for you, Aquarius, where you need to be very proud of the fact that you have this peaceful, gentle energy and way about doing what you do. And it's going to help you out immensely. All right. This is a great week for you, Aquarius. Own it. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your week, Aquarius, and I'll see you next time.